your golf cart with that stuff.
Yeah, the golf cart doesn't sound too healthy.
No.
So we're at the park today.
Hi.
And last time we were here, we didn't come over to this section. And it looks like they didn't pave it over here. But it's not like, when I say park, it's not like an actual, like, playground. It's just like trails, is the only way I can describe it. And it looks like there's gonna be putting new stuff in here. There's a path you could have taken.
That's no fun.
See? Path. She just jumped up and then jumped up. She didn't even walk in the circle. They built the path for a reason.
I'm not a rule follower. I do what I want.
Watch your ankles. Don't trip.
That's the way I landed. My body went more forward than my feet did. My ankles are fine. I have titanium in them.
That's right. You're technically one portion Terminator.
You know it.
Maintenance area? Is that what that is? Oh, employees only beyond this point. So we're not allowed past there.
Hey, James. Remember these?
Oh yeah, they're the spiky cherries.
From Assessa.
No, these things are pretty sinister looking though. If it can focus, like they look like spiky cherries. They don't taste like spiky cherries though.
You would know.
I would.
I wouldn't.
See those trees over there? Always like it's just a big circle of trees, and there's one in the middle. Just crazy looking. I bet at night walking up here would be terrifying, but it's so nice during the day. Actually, one of my favorite spots in this park here. You got like the nice walkways, nice trail of trees, and wait till we reach the end here. Look at this. Just look at this. Like, how did you describe this last time?
It's an enchanted forest.
An enchanted forest, an enchanted castle?
It's like enchanted.
Look at this. You come in here, everything, it's like, it grows over the structure, and it's like naturally shaded. It's amazing, really.
I tripped in there.
Yeah, you fell in there. I have photos of that. It was funny. I laughed.
I did too.
But it's just like really nice just to, look around and just like appreciate. I guess this is like a combination of like man-made structure and nature.
Yeah.
And how it like works together. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, you can still just appreciate it. I also think they use this for like ceremonies. It'd be a nice place to have a ceremony.
I'm little. I can't.
What are you,
It's
is that?
one of these, yeah.
Oh. What is it?
Ocala Rocks 2018. People decorate them and then hide them somewhere.
Oh.
And then if you find it, technically, you're supposed to go into like this hashtag and say, oh, I found this rock somewhere, and you're supposed to hide it somewhere else.
Oh. That's neat.
That's so cool. I found a rock.
I like how it says Ocala Rocks, you can't quite see it, but it's this what color rocks, and it's on a rock. That's like a pun. You know how much I love puns?
Yes, very much so.
That's neat.
I found a rock.
Those are big piles of grass there. I think these are what, sawgrass? Because if you pull on them one way,
If you pull on it one way, you're fine.
you're fine. But if you go in the opposite direction, you're gonna cut your hand. And you could even feel like if you like pulling, it's fine. But if you go in the other direction, you can feel like it feels like almost little blades, like trying to stop you.
Yeah, and it probably is. Oh yeah.
Come and sit and meditate on me. Together we can possibly see tomorrows that are yet to be. Is that a comfortable rock?
No, it hit my knee.
Are your rock and that rock friends?
Yes.
The best. So, I've always wondered the pronunciation of this park. I want to say Sholom. But I've also heard Sholom.
Yeah.
But, like, to me, like,
I
it...
feel like Shalom would have had an A in there.
Yeah. Well, either or. I just always called it Shalom. What do you guys think? Leave your comments. Well, I'll either way, if you leave your comments, I'll probably still pronounce them as Shalom. Or Shalom, or whatever. Or it could be Sholom. Shalom, Sholom, Shulum. Alright. Leave the comments, guys. Just to kind of give you like an idea on how big this park is. Like, it's pretty damn big. And there's still like a whole nother section that you can't see, like, from here past those trees. And I think this is kind of like, we're at the, one opposite end of the park. So, we got a little bit of a walk back. But it's just still, it's like, I don't know, it's just really nice to see a place where, like, nature is still kind of thriving. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're saying. Look, a leaf.
I mean, yeah, you see, it's like, yeah, look at, you got these nice paths, these nice plants, and then all of a sudden, bam, golf cart. Just past those trees.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, you can't really see it on the camera. Or can you? Let me zoom in, maybe I can see it. Yeah, golf cart, bam. You know what seeing all of these trees, like, reminds me of?
What?
The ghost videos we watched last night.
Except
Not-
there's a lot less trees in here.
Yeah. And, well, not that there's a lot less trees, just the trees here aren't as dense.
Yeah.
Like, you can look up and you can still see, like, the skyline.
That's true.
Because I think there's a lot of trees here. Like, I want this many trees in my yard. I want a yard big enough to have this many trees.
Technically, our property has this amount of trees on it. Until we start building.
And, I want fruit trees. Like, I want apple trees, lime trees, lemon trees, orange trees.
Or a mango tree.
A mango tree would be amazing. What kind of trees do you guys want in your yard? Comment below.
Dead.
Yeah, that one back there. Now, I'll have to come back here during the holidays, like, I'll definitely be back here again, but, like, during Christmas time, all, like, these little trees here, they have, like, decorations and stars, and they're, like, little Christmas trees that they decorate. Now, I don't see any decorations on them now. Maybe they forgot what... This one's usually the most decorated. But I don't see that they left anything on it. Oh, well. But definitely, 11 months later, we'll be back. And that tree will be decorated up. Now, this could be, the hope is that you find your Makam in Sholom Park, or it could be the hope is that you find your Makom in Sholom Park. Ha-Makam, I think that's what it is, comes from the ancient scripture that means the place. Well, as we can see, this park here is definitely the place. I like it.
This park's beautiful.
It's amazing. Look at the squirrel right on the tree there. You see him?
Yeah.
Look
There's
at him.
2 of them. One just went behind the tree.
Look at him. Look at his big fluffy tail. He's looking at us. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes.
There's the other one on that tree.
I just really like this, I guess it's like a little story, like a little quote here. Don't mind me as I kneel down and fall face first into the rock, but he sat and there did chat with the rock along the way. Said he with a mocking face, "You have never been any place, and yet you are many times my age. I've been across the sea, where I've seen the old Chinese. I have been on the continent, where men have built great monuments. You just lie where you're at." Quote the rock, rather meek and shy, "Yes, you have traveled and starved to see, and I just lie here quietly, for I have time. The world will eventually come to me." It's kind of deep when you think about it. The rock's a rock. It's got all the time in the world. Where we, we have limited time. So we have to, you have to live it up. You have to do what you can with the time you have. Look at that koi pond. That is a huge koi pond. I want a pond like that in my yard. I don't think you can really see any of the koi, but they're in there. So I think what I'm going to do is end the video here.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun today. That rock was cool.
Yes.
And you did hide the rock somewhere in this park again.
Yes.
So if you happen to be in the greater Ocala area and you just happen to find yourself at this park, you can look for that rock.
Good luck.
It's in a pretty good spot. It's not going to be an easy one to find. But if you do happen to find it, link it back to me and mention it in the video. Until then, we'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy.